Hello, hello. How are you? It's Marsha here. Gonna use a little micellar. Awesome. Hang on. Not quite ready, am I? Sorry about that. Yes, micellar is wonderful, wonderful cleanser. I'm gonna read you the important stuff here. It's number one thing. All right, cleans your face, eyes, and lips. Very good for sensitive skin. No rinsing required. It's good. Just gonna put it especially where I've got some deep wrinkles. And my pores are getting large right there. And right there. Right here. Alright. Actually, that's the second time I've done it this morning because I wasn't ready the first time. Alright, so now I'm going to use the eye and lip concentrate, which is going to be kind of like a therapy for these deep wrinkles. See that? Just a dab. It's the eyes. I'll put some right there. I have a frowny wrinkle right in here, especially in the smile wrinkles. Then I'm just going to rub it in. You can actually smear it all over. But there's a little trick. I'll show you here in a second. The trick is to stimulate it. How do you do that? You're going to tap. Use your weak fingers. When you tap it, it stimulates it and helps those lymphatic systems to grab on and do its job. That's all there is to that. Now I am going to put on a little bit of my Mesoderm. This is actually a treatment. Put a generous amount on, and then 20 minutes later you can just wash it off with a nice lotion of some kind. But I've been using it as a moisturizer. I don't have all the products yet, so I'm improvising. So it's very creamy, nice smell, and it feels really good. Beautiful pink color. Doesn't take much. Alright, I'm just going to let that set a little bit. You want to rub in an upward motion, because when you get my age, everything wants to go this way anyway, so you just want to make sure you're going up. Like that. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and what I did was allow my Mesoderm to kind of dry, and I also put on a primer, and I don't have any Actiderm primer, so I had to use the primer I already had. So that's what I've done. So now I'm ready. Don't have any foundation yet or anything, so I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I am going to use my concealer and see if I can see anything. May have a glare here. Okay. Face is nice and smooth. I think this color is called Natural. Just dabbing it different places. And, you know, I'll do this until I get what I need. Doesn't take much. Now you can use either, you can use a bud if you want to blend this, or you can use brushes. I've kind of gotten used to using the brushes, so I'm just going to use a foundation brush. And I'm just going to go in circular motions. Now I wear bangs, so I don't put a whole lot on my forehead, so show you. Just go in circular motions. It's got good coverage. I need to do one half of my face. I keep forgetting. You always want to use a primer that sets it, keeps it from getting into those deep wrinkles. Puts a shield on your face. Also helps your makeup last twice as long. So, all right. Good for that. Now let's do a little bit of diamond dust. Now my diamond dust got broken during shipment. So, as you can see, it's pretty broken. But they're sending me a new one. They are awesome folks to deal with. So I'm just going to tap using a powder brush. Puffy brush. This just kind of sets it. I don't really like a shiny face, so I like to set my stuff with powder. And what I'm doing today is just using what I've got, okay? With the exception of the primer. Okay, good coverage. I'm happy. Again, that was the diamond dust. Now, have to have some cheeks. Don't have any Acti cheeks yet, so I'm going to use what I've got already. I'm real happy with that coverage though. So I'm just going to tap my apples and then kind of go up. And then, you know, if you get too much, don't worry. You can always fix it. I have a tendency to put too much on. And then you can always fix it with your brush. You don't want any harsh lines. Nice and smooth and natural. right. I always have a tendency to take too much off. It's a good thing about this stuff. You can always fix it. Fix it. Okay. Now I am going to put some primer on my eyes. And because, whoops, primer helps that eyeshadow not get into those creases, and you don't need a blob like I just did. Right. Oops. Okay, hang on, I know what that is. Hang on. Okay. That's better. With my overhead light. Okay. Now the only shadows I have is that I got in my kit, and it's called Chocolate Souffle and Pearl Bay. So it's a fine powder. As you can see. So I will use that, the beige color. I will use Pearl Bay. I'll use all over, just as a nice little base. You can really not even see it. It's about the same color as my eyes, eyelids, flesh, whatever I'm talking about. Just makes for a good base. Okay. Now I do have some other shadows that I am going to use here real quick. All right. Watch this. A nice little shimmer, light shimmer. Looks really good in the tear duct area. And also it's good under the brow. Show you what I'm going to do with that here in a sec. Just kind of brings out your brows. You're thinking, what are you doing? Just going to blend it. I'll show you. Blend it, blend it, blend it. You know, with makeup, it's blending is the key. If you enjoyed coloring when you were a little girl or guy, artistic in any way, think of it as coloring. You see, just kind of makes them pop. All right. Now we'll do a little chocolate souffle in the crease and the V. So you want to make a V right there, and then over in that crease. Can you see the V? All right. Again, we're going to blend here shortly. You can also dampen your brush and make these colors darker, because that will be wet. I apologize for noise, but our house flooded, so hubby is diligently trying to put things back together. We've got so much to do, we don't know where to start. Alright, I'm going to blend a little bit and kind of bring that up to that, on that brow bone up here. Just like that. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. It's always good to have a close mirror and one far away so you can see what's going on here. Alright, just settle. Settle, settle. Alright. Now I'm improvising because I don't have any of the liner, but the brow wax works well. Comes in this adorable little tub and tons of it in there. So I'm just going to use it as a liner. Works really well. Just short strokes, and you want to use really thin little brush. I've done this before. It did not smudge, so I'm happy with it. This is the color Wenge, W-E-N-G-E, the darkest one. And also notice that I'm not pulling and tugging. You don't want to do that. I'm just kind of holding a little bit of pressure there so I can get the feel. Pull and tug too much, you're going to stretch those eye tissues. Eye tissues are different than the tissues on your face. Can you see? Looks pretty good, huh? I'm happy with it. Now I'm going to use just this kind of little brush, just an angled little brush. Kind of do some work on those brows. Oops. Alright, and again on the brows, it's little short strokes. And there is a pattern that you should follow. I'll show you. My brows have filled out quite a bit, so I try to go as natural as I can, but still have shape. Short little feathery strokes is what you want. Brush them up. Alright, the pattern I talked about. You want to make sure that this first front tip is lined up with the corner of your eye and your nose. See there? Like that. Alright. And then your peak should be the outside of your eye. Can't look at the camera and do it. The outside of your eye and to your nose. See? Then the little tail area shouldn't be way down here, shouldn't curl over. It should just be lined up nice and straight outside of your eye, like that, no longer, okay? Now, one thing you gotta know is almost everybody's eyebrows are different. They're not alike. What's the saying? They're sisters, not twins. So I think mine are more like cousins, because boy, one is a lot taller than, oops, don't worry, I can fix that. One's a lot taller than the other one. And just with a little practice, just keep working with it. You'll get to where you can do it without, some people use stencils or got paper for guidelines or whatever. If you do it enough, you'll learn. I'm right-handed too, so it seems like I always do different on this left side with my eyebrow and my mascara. Just brush it where it'll be smooth. And if you get a little bit if you get it up here a little bit, you can always use concealer to fix it. So, like that. Alright. Let me fix this a little bit right in here. Short strokes. Ah, I made a mess, see there? Sometimes it's hard to get in. Okay. I told you rather, about using the concealer to touch up, so we'll do that a little bit. Pretty dark. So we will see here. I never used to mess with my eyebrows very much. And I still got a lot to learn. Lot to learn. You can see this eyebrow is a lot lower than this eyebrow. This is kind of just a highlight. I'm sure there's a lot of shadows that you can use for highlighting. I just don't have any yet. Alrighty, it's enough of that, because I think the more I work, sometimes the bigger mess I make. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to underline my tear line also. Going under that lash line. Woohoo! Sometimes I start from the inner edge and go out. Sometimes I start from the outer edge and go in. Whatever's comfortable. Alright, now to smooth that out a little bit, I have a smudge brush that I like to use. It's just a little, kind of a, I don't know what that is. Excuse me. Sponge looking thing. Okay, so I'm just going to smooth that out just a little because like I said before, I don't really care for harsh lines. It's just my preference. Okay. Alrighty, what's next? Some magic here. Let's do the skyscraper. Then we'll do lips and then we're done. Skyscraper, $12.50. Has built-in fibers. It's buildable, so you can use as many coats as you like. You can use a base coat if you want to start with, of some kind of mascara to give it a base coat if you want. I'm not doing that right now, as you can tell. And let me say right now, I get it everywhere. I get it everywhere. You know, some people actually put all their foundation and everything on before they do. I mean, they do their eyes first and then they put their foundation on. I've just always done the eyes last. I don't know why I do it that way. Hey, again, makeup is fun, so you do what you want. I may try it that way one time. They say that they do it that way so they don't do this and interfere with their makeup base. So maybe I should try it. Another thing I do that I didn't used to do is curl my eyelashes. I didn't do it this time. Alright, I'm going to let that dry just for a second, and then I'll put on a second coat just for grins. Okay, I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, okay, I'm going to put a second coat on. And got something on my eyelash. Hang on, got a fuzzy on my eyes. Okay. Second coat. This time I'm not going to go all the way to the inner, close to the eye. I'm just going to stay on the outside. You know what? I thought I got that little fuzzy, but I didn't. It's still there. Should have done it. I think it's a hair. Okay. Okay. One One coat, two coats. Two coats, one coat. Just the tips. And we'll do the underlashes one more time. Alright. That should be good. Let's see what I got here. Little cleanup because I am a slob. Okay. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, on my lips now, what I got in my kit was the strawberry lip stain, so I think I'll try that. You want to exfoliate your lips when using stain. Want to make sure you have all the, you know, the loose skin, any excess oil. And I just use an old toothbrush. You could use just a rough washcloth. Okay. Good. And my stain that came in the kit is strawberry. I can get the lid open. There. Okay. Strawberry. And I'm not going to pump it. I'm just twisting. It looks a whole lot brighter. So I was really glad when it didn't go on as bright. I usually don't wear bright. Lip stain can be buildable also. This really feels like you're just putting water. Not sticky. Should last for hours. Not sure what happened. My video just paused. Anyway, I was done anyway. This is strawberry lip stain. And if you've been watching me through this video, you know that I have a hard time looking at the camera. So, sorry. But anyway, that's my look for the day. Enjoyed seeing you. You didn't know I could see you, did you? Bye. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Listen, one more thing. www.acti-labs.com /me, /Marsha Holland, HOLLAND. And come Monday, you can have any of this stuff that's on my web shop. So I'm excited. Talk to you later. Bye.